Good morning, everybody. It's September the 19th. It's a Thursday morning. I'm Brett, your Thankful Carnivore, with this morning's Thankful Carnivore Report. I want to thank everybody for checking me out across all my social media. You can hear this at my YouTube page at Thankful Carnivore, of course, Instagram TV at thankful.carnivore, via the Periscope on Twitter at Stickman Bleeding. That's STICKMANBLEE. Excuse me. That's at Stickman Bleeding, STICKMANBLEEDIN, and at Facebook at Thankful Carnivore. You know, today's the 19th. The 16th was my 14th month carniversary. And I kind of didn't make that big a deal about it because I kind of celebrate daily. I mean, it's the 430th straight day I've been eating meat and drinking water. Zero plants, zero sugar, and zero carbohydrates have gone into my mouth in that time. We'll give you a progress report of sorts. Over the last 14 months, when I started this, I weighed 195 pounds. That's what I weighed on day one. And today I weigh 177. My weight has stayed, it got as low as 173. I believe that was the end of September of 2018 that I weighed 173. But since October, my weight has stayed between 177 and 181. It really has not gone out of that. Since I lowered the bacon and increased the lean ground beef a few weeks ago, I'm getting leaner. In fact, I did drop 4 pounds from 181 to 177, but I'm staying at 177. But it's interesting, all of my pants and shorts are suddenly looser, and I'm having to tie things up a little tighter. So I'm really happy about it. The spare tire is now the size of a rear tricycle tire. It's greatly diminished, and I'm very excited about that. Some other progress to report is on the cardio front. I was walking a lot of miles, but I wasn't doing it very fast. I was kind of leisurely taking my time, and that was good. But here recently, I started going to the gym to walk some miles on a treadmill to increase my cardio output, my endurance. And I'm happy to report that this morning I walked for the first time a sub 15-minute mile on a treadmill. 4.1 miles per hour is what did the trick. And I was very, very pleased. I felt so good at the end of that mile. The next goal is we're going to keep that pace, 4.1 miles per hour. But I'm going to, the next time I go do this treadmill work, it'll be Saturday, and I'm going to walk 1 mile in 1.1 of a mile. Let's put it that way. 1 mile and 1/10, I guess would be the correct way to say it. So I'm going to gradually, week by week, increase my distance by 1/10 of a mile. Why am I doing that? Because I want to be as healthy as possible. I've been given this beautiful opportunity to experience life without mental illness, without depression and anxiety, insomnia, without joint pain, without terrible skin. I want to experience the best life has to offer, and it just seems logical to me that the best way to do that is to be as healthy as possible. I begin strength improvements. This time last year, I was weak as a wet paper bag. I had literally no musculature at all because I had been so obese for so long and so inactive that even after I walked for 3.5 years and walked off 94 pounds and then got into carnivore and the rest of that weight fell off, there was just nothing there. I was an extremely lean, very weak, frail man. And today I'm happy to say that I have built up quite a bit of muscle on my body. I'm very happy about that. I'm not content It's still a work of progress, but I went from just, when I first started going to Planet Fitness at the first of the year, those bars that they have that you pull down, the long bars, I was doing curls with those because I knew the bar only weighed 10 pounds because I didn't dare risk going higher than that. See, I have a hernia history. So I had to concentrate on my core first. So it's been a slow thing. Curls with 10 pounds. Now I'm up to doing 20 pound, 30 pound curls. We've progressed, but I've built muscle along the way. Always pushing the limits within the box of low weights and high reps. What's it done for me? Other non-scale victories, my confidence. I have confidence now. I'm not questioning everything I say or do. I no longer live in an anxious state. I no longer am afraid. I'm relaxed. I feel incredible. I'm not cocky. I know I am a flawed human being capable of making mistakes regularly. But being a responsive person instead of being reactive seems to make the biggest difference in that regard. And eating meat and drinking water has made that all possible for me. And the last thing is my mood continues to be spectacular. Every day is a new blessing. I mean, I genuinely feel spectacular every day. I've been sleeping better since I've been treating my lower extremities, that cramping I was having, as a muscular type kind of thing. Still taking some electrolytes, magnesium, but I'm mostly focused on stretching and applying Bengay, an atomic bomb, and heating the muscle up real good before I go to bed. I slept 6 hours last night, uninterrupted. That was glorious. Somebody just asked, how much salt do I use a day, and is it pink salt? I've tried the pink salt. It's good salt. I have nothing against it. I don't measure how much salt I use a day. I cook, I salt to taste, and periodically throughout the day, I'll put some salt in my hand and lick it up. I prefer the Celtic sea salt. It's got a buttery texture to it I enjoy. But I don't measure that. I do things based on how I feel, and with things I put in my mouth, is it good for me? And what's it taste like? That's all I do. I measure, and we measure the weight of our meat before we cook it because we don't want to cook too much and we don't want to cook too little. Listen, you have a great day. You can make progress. Don't base your progress on mine. Base it on what you need to do. Set reasonable goals, reachable goals. Just to aim a little higher, just a little higher, and you can accomplish anything. Eat your meat, drink your water, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.